climate change, reducing carbon emissions is critical to any industry, but specifically in the energy industry. Clearly, the companies within the energy industry have to be the driving force.
We're seeing a predominant number of them announcing very aggressive climate goals and developing technologies and pathways to do that. They're being a lot more transparent about the path to decarbonization, even absent any kind of regulatory requirement to reduce emissions.
It wasn't the case in the conversations that I was having with executives in the last 3-4 years. It is a world of a difference. The dialogue, the conversations, the topics, people's understanding about the potential economic impacts, the need to accelerate, and the need to actually really engage with broader communities of how they're actually going to bring people on this journey.
I think it's only going to become increasingly important, particularly as you look at perhaps changes in administration, and even you think about the younger generation. It's so important to them that we have a clean, sustainable environment, and so thinking about how we can make the shifts in energy to be more carbon effective and efficient is going to be incredibly important in the future.
The climate issue is not really only a social issue, but an organizational issue these days. And how the organizational act and behave and also produce the services and the products, not really free from CO2, but caring about the CO2 emissions and everything like that is becoming more and more of an issue of the organization.
There's a lot of questions. Melody Meyer, she talked about it, kind of 3 things that we need to do as an industry. One is creating efficiencies. So those efficiencies being how do we utilize AI, how do we utilize digital twins to really advance. The second thing is how do we share more? So, oftentimes in this industry, we don't share a lot. And then it's the whole continual economy. So how do we develop, for instance, batteries with a longer life in mind? And what are we going to do with them when those batteries actually die out?
The business community's come a long way in a short amount of time in thinking about moving to a low carbon environment. In fact, it would have been a controversial thing to say, and I don't think it really is anymore. The consensus is that businesses have to adapt to the future, and that future shows a low carbon economy.